Welcome to Let's Talk, Let's Create edition. Today we're making a little miniature Chihuahua model that's based after Minnie and Pip. It's the same model that I used as my base to cut up for the Chihuahua marionette puppet. So I'm in Cura right now, and I'm just about getting ready to slice Minnie. I'm scaling her up, and then I'll slice the file, and we'll take it to the printer. And you'll see me at the printer, and we're going to try, and spoiler alert in this video, Minnie breaks several times, and towards the end we will go into Blender and we will refigure Minnie. I had some audio, but unfortunately I've lost all of my audio that was on the screenshots. So we're just going to put on fast forward with some music, and after this we're going to go to some clips of going to the printer and see what happens when we try to print Minnie the first few times. Here we go! Okay, I thought we could take a check-in and see how the print is coming. It's kind of dark in here, so it's hard to see, but there's a lot of stringing, and I'm finding that with this filament. But the print is coming along nicely. We will see what happens with the legs and things once we're finished. It says we're about 44% of the way done, and that's probably looking pretty close to accurate with the time. So this is our little check-in update of how we're going, and we'll see you later. Okay, I thought I would show you, this is the second little Minnie that I printed, and I'm having a lot of trouble with this wood filament and stringing, but I really wanted to print it in this wood filament so I can sand it and make it nice and smooth. So you see her tail broke off, and 3 of her legs broke off, and it's going to be challenging to clean out between her mouth, and this is all of the support material. I printed her smaller, but I can't find where my little small tiny print of her went, but it really was a mess of support material and not a very solid print, and a lot of her broke off. But that was the first print, or this was the second print rather. And if the third print doesn't work, I'm going to go into Blender and see if I can't make her legs a little bit stronger. And maybe I could up the infill to make her stronger just in general. So we've got some things we can play with to get her good and going. But my hope is that by the end of this video, we will have a cute little Minnie miniature figure. Alrighty, stay tuned for our next little update. See you soon. Thought we'd pop back over and see how the print was coming. So we're 88% of the way there. Probably another 10 minutes. And then we'll pull her off and try to clean up some of that stuff and see if we can get the supports out without breaking her legs off. Okay, so our printer just stopped, and here is our little dog model on the printer. We'll pull her off and bring her in the other room to try to clean her up a little bit. Okay, so already we've got some sort of problem here that her back leg did not form properly, so I'm not sure what that's all about. It might have something to do with the leveling of my printer, because I have a tiny little bit of a problem that the bed is a bit warped. So I'll play around with the positioning of her, and I may go into Blender and just make that back leg a bit more stable. Okay, just basic removal of the middle of Minnie has caused her to lose 3 legs and possibly a foot, and one little snip into trying to remove the supports in her tail has caused her to lose her tail. So I am going to have some design modifications that I need to do to strengthen those parts up, and then we will go ahead and try to give Minnie another little print. Solution 2 could be, so I've been very interested lately in prosthetics. I could make Minnie 4 little prosthetic legs, but I won't do that. We'll just fix her up. But that might be my next project, is to try 3D printing a prosthetic for someone. I think that would be sort of cool. I don't know how well it would work out, but I think it would be a fun project. And if you go back, you can see my little video about the chicken prosthetic. I'm still looking for a chicken that has 1 leg, so I can donate my little chicken prosthetic to it. I will see you in Blender, and we'll try to fix Minnie up a little bit. Okay, I'm just setting up to print the new little mini print. So she's been edited in Blender, and I upped the infill in Cura, and she's sliced and ready to go. And we're just waiting for the printer bed to heat up a little bit here. And we will give her, we'll set her to print. So there's, oh, you can't see. Oh, yeah, there you can. Printable Minnie. And so I'm just going to go down to our printable Minnie and hit print. And the bed is just waiting to heat up, and we'll have our 4th try at a mini print. Now this one is actually smaller than the last one I did, but because I've edited her, I'm hoping that she'll be able to print good. So we'll just have to see. I may have to make her a bit bigger still yet. But we will see. And we've just reached temperature for the nozzle, and we're very close to reaching temperature for the bed. And we will be good to go. You should hear the printer start up, printing our latest and hopefully our final mini. Okay, let's see. Oh, and Pip wants to say hi and say, hey, how come you're not printing me? I think you should be printing me. Isn't Pip cute? Pip will be next. Really, the difference between Minnie and Pip is that Pip has longer fur, and they're coloring, obviously. So, anyway, there we go, and we're back, and the printer is going. It's laying its first little line down. Had a little problem there. Laying our skirt down. And I will come back with an update once we have a little Minnie printed, and we'll see how she goes. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, our Minnie print has finished printing. Let's pull it off the plate and bring it in to the other room and tidy. Okay, so I managed to get some of the supports in the tail cleaned up, and I'm just noticing that this little Minnie has 4 formed legs, so that is good, and I'm going to keep working on trying to clear her up. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I was able to clear most of the supports. I still have to clean out in the mouth a little bit, but we have a Minnie dog that, with all these little wood fragments, maybe looks a little bit more scruffy like Pip. Okay, actually, to be honest, this is kind of a mashup of Minnie and Pip, and Pip has humongous ears, and so that's what this looks like is Pip. But anyway, doesn't matter whether it's Minnie or Pip. We managed to get our model usable. So she needs some sandpaper and to be cleaned up that way. But what I have learned today is a couple things. When you design things, you have to keep trying and trying and trying. So let's go back and we'll see what we learned here. So there's my little mess from the one we just did. I found our first Minnie. So there is my first Minnie with some broken legs. So I decided, well, I need to make it bigger. So there is my second Minnie, still with more broken legs. So then I decided I needed to make it bigger. So there is my third Minnie, still with broken legs. So then I went in and I redesigned Minnie's legs a little bit, and I made them a bit stronger. And then I also bumped up the infill to make this model a little bit stronger. So both of those things helped, and so trial and error and keeping on trying and troubleshooting are all very important when you are 3D modeling. And hopefully when I have Minnie all spiffed up, I will share a picture of her. And if I don't get to sharing a picture of the spiffed up, cleaned up Minnie, this will be the end of our video for the day. And I hope you like our video, and you like my little Minnie, and you like and subscribe to our video. Okay, till next time. Bye.